Congratulations, bro. All right, good luck, Davis. Good luck, Davis. I'm gonna much you right quick. Touch it.
It'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge look for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And well, I might not want to ask the cliche what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. And Xavier Worthy with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They go right back to it for 20 and a first.
Another nice play there, and they've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. 2nd and 9. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Jackson. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
4th down, here's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Samaje Perine, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
No gain on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Okay, quick.
On first down is Judkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll give up the middle. Judkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Let's go now.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times, converted on third down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said, enough of that.
Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught, and it's a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
No fucking way that this happens. Like, that's the most badass shit I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck? If he scored that? If he scored that? I would have blocked you. Yo. Because that game is ass! Alright, back to my dude.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more up.
And dropped it out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 30-yard line, a gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football. It comes down with the interception.
Now 2nd and 9.
At the 6-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 39. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll look to throw here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done. Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to look to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Scannable is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
There's the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here we go. First and goal.
First and goal at the 8.
Jackson. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bills 14.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out.
GG's, Davis, GG's.
And the New York Football Giants are
Nigga, you throw it off!
League. They are the Super Bowl champs.
How? How?
And to the Super Bowl champions,
Oh,
they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there.
The hell no, you throwing it
I
off!
say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record,
Yeah!
you'll see
You're throwing it up on a 6'3" corner!
your name will be a part of it.
No! Not back to back!
Long journey to get there, and now they get a chance
Fuck
to
out of here! Bottom line! Holy shit! Hell no, I was down you up, I was outplaying you. I should have had multiple first downs. Nope, I should have had multiple first downs, or somehow your backer has an 8-foot million wingspan. That's shit down on a post route. He's like, yep. No! No! Get him off my field. He's the most beautiful person ever. GG's though. Hey, GG's though. Have fun in the draft. You gotta cook up in this draft. Hey, get your get back. Get your get back. Next season. Get your get back next season. Nope. Bro, you were getting the whole bailed out. Nigga told up twice? Yeah, because you had shitty accuracy. You had shitty accuracy, nigga. No. Alright. How How about this? We both got bailed equally. Yes? No! You had 2 touchdowns on an alley-oop touchdown pass. I called cover 4 and double team manned him up, and somehow the cornerback got burnt, and then Trey Hamilton's nowhere to be found. This is Moss. Yeah, I know. Hey, next year try it to the game. I found a play. I'm a sub with Hamilton that cornerback and the fucking back of my 1,000,000 yards and say have fun. Hold on. Nope. Cause I have KOs. Nope. Cause I have KOs. Nope. I have KOs. Nope. I have KOs. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I simmed. I'm a sim to the resign period. No. No. I didn't. We both paid the refs. Nah. I guess I paid the refs, but you paid my cornerbacks. How about that? Yes, you did. Nope, they want money. I can check their thing, and it says it doesn't say win now. It says no income tax, so they want more money. That's what they say. All right, 24-25 season recap. Worthy was MVP. Yeah. Why are you passing Worthy? Are you high? On the first play, oh, this nigga's pressing Worthy. Nope. But did I say so? No, because you were in like cover 3, no? Or cover 4? I don't know, Jim. Yeah, and I see that. I'm like, so that's open, right? No! He had 2 swats on that shit. I'm like, okay, so after that, I can never throw it again, so I just scramble. But don't lie, that fucking pistol shit rollout is broken. By the way, I have 2 other plays I didn't even have to call that game, so thank God. I don't have to call 2 other like cheesy QB boot plays, but I only had to call 2. Yeah. Nobody cares. You paid the refs. You know what? I'm gonna send a whole video clip. Why not? Shall we?